Are you just getting started with the Astra WordPress theme? Then this video is for you. Hello, I'm Kay from the Astra team, and in this video, I will help you build your website in just a few minutes with the free WordPress Astra theme. Excited? You should be, because even if this is your first time building a website, well, by the end of this video, you should be able to make any kind of website. I will explain the process step by step, so make sure you don't skip any part and watch this video until the end. But first of all, why should you choose the WordPress Astra theme? Well, not only has the Astra theme been voted best WordPress theme for the second year in a row, but if we ask Google what others say about it, we read that one of Astra's standout features is that it's super lightweight. On a fresh install with just the theme, an Astra site is only 37 kilobytes with 7 HTTP requests. In the grand scheme of things, Astra is faster than 99% of WordPress themes, and you can build incredibly quick loading sites with Astra. And thus, it's no surprise that so many websites trust Astra. And with more than 4,800 5-star ratings on WordPress, 1,400 plus reviews on Trustpilot, the WordPress Astra theme comes as a giant but with unparalleled performance. With no jQuery loading, less than 50 kilobytes of resources, and just 0.5 seconds of loading time. Oh, and did I mention it comes free? So yeah, in case you were wondering, you made the right choice. So let's imagine you are an interior designer and you want to save thousands of dollars by creating your website yourself with the Astra theme. Where do you start? So in the WordPress dashboard, you want to go to Appearance, Themes, then click on Add New, click on Upload Theme, choose File, and select the zip file you got from our download page. Next, click on Install Now, and next, click on Activate. And voila, Astra is installed and activated. And if you click on Visit Site, this is the default homepage showing a generic blog post. Okay, that's if you install from the zip file, but what if you want to install straight from the WordPress interface? Well, in this case, once again, you want to go to Appearance, Themes, click on Add New. You should find Astra right here, but if you can't find it, just type Astra in the search box, and there you go. So all you have to do is click on Install and then Activate, and voila. Okay, next let me show you how easy it is to import professional ready-made designs in just a few clicks. And for that, we'll be using our plugin called Starter Templates. Our Starter Templates library comes with more than 200 professional designs made by our team of experts. And it's pretty easy to find what you're looking for. Even if in this example we look for an interior designer, but as you can see, we have digital agencies, pet and animals, transport, roofing, cleaning, makeup and cosmetic, gym and fitness, you name it. You can either browse through the free or premium designs, or you can look through the categories as I just shown you here in the navigation, or you can use the search box. So let's look for an interior designer. And as you can see, we got a few designs here. Now you find a great selection of free and premium designs. And if you'd like to level up by using our premium designs, consider going pro.
And more specifically, you can access premium starter templates with our Essential and Growth bundles.
So if you want to take a look, make sure you click on the link in the description below. Now to install starter templates from the WordPress interface, you want to go to Astra, click on Dashboard, and here in the dashboard, look on the right hand side for the useful plugins section. You'll find starter templates and you can click on Install and Activate, or you can click on the Starter Templates tab and then click on Install and Activate. You'll be redirected automatically to this page and click on Build Your Website Now. And here you can choose your favorite page builder, and please note that Astra is totally compatible with Elementor. Astra is actually one of the best WordPress themes that work with it. But in this video, we'll be using the block editor, also known as Gutenberg, but with a twist.
Because we'll be using Spectra, a free WordPress page builder built on top of the WordPress default editor. Using Spectra helps eliminate problems like performance, compatibility issues, stability issues, as well as the high learning curve faced while using third-party builders.
But more about that later. So for the time being, click on Block Editor. Okay, next we want to select the design we want to import. And as we saw earlier on, we can go through the various categories and industries. And in the case of this video, we want to create a website for an interior designer. So let me click on this category. And next, once you've identified a design you like, just click on it and you get a full screen preview. Now here you can upload a logo, but we'll do that later. You can also change the logo width. I'm just going to click on skip and continue. And in the next screen, you can change the colors and fonts. And as you can see here, we have various color palettes. So as you click on it, you can see the changes reflected on the right-hand side. I quite like this one, so I'm going to pick this color palette. And next, you can change the font by clicking on any of the font pairs. And as you can see, the changes are reflected in the preview, but I actually like the original one. So next, click on continue. And next, before you click on submit and build my website, if you want to help our team to create even better products for you, then all you have to do is just fill in the form and then click on submit and build my website. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the short flight. And voila! Your website is ready and it took just 59 seconds to build. For real. Now, of course, you can click to tweet and next click on view your website. And voila! In just a few seconds, you got a fully ready website with a beautiful design. We got our home page that you can see here. We got our about page. We got our services page, clean and beautiful. We have our projects page with various projects. Our testimonials page, super professional. Okay, but now how do you start customizing your website? So in WordPress, you want to go to Astra, dashboard. So here in the dashboard, you will see the quick settings section where you can quickly access some specific customization options. Or you can just click on start customizing to access the general customizer. So let's do this. Okay, so here on the left-hand side, you see all the customization options. We'll go quickly through these and then I will show you how to customize your website. So first we have the global options, and here you'll find typography, colors, containers, buttons, scroll to top, block editor, and miscellaneous. Then let's go back. Then we have the header builder options, breadcrumb, blog, page, sidebar, and footer builder. And then just below you can access site identity, menus, widgets, home page settings, and additional CSS. Okay, so let's start by changing our logo. So in the customizer, you want to click on site identity, then click on site title and logo settings, and then you want to click on change logo. Next, click on select files and select the files you want to add. So let me add all these logos and I'm going to pick this one. Then click on select. And if you want the full logo, click on skip cropping. Okay, great. Our logo has been changed. Now, if you want a different logo for Retina devices, you have an option right here. So make sure you toggle this on. Then once again, click on change image and pick the image you want to use. Now in my case, I'm just going to toggle this option off. And next you can change the logo width by playing with the slider. And by the way, if you don't have a logo and want to learn how to make one for free, make sure you watch this video. And of course, you'll find the link in the description below. Okay, great. Don't forget to click on publish to save your changes. So let's do this now and let's click on publish. Okay, let's go back and back again. And if we click one more time on site identity, here you can select the site icon, which is the icon that will appear on the browser tab. Then click on upload files and select the file on your computer. Click on select and voila, now you have a custom site icon. Click on publish. Okay, so when we imported the ready-made template, we could change the colors and fonts, but what if you want to change it afterwards? So still in the customizer, you want to go to the global options and then click on typography. And once again, some font pairs are displayed here. And if I click on it, it's going to reflect automatically in the preview. You can also change the body font, the headings font. You get to decide. You can even change per type of title. Okay, let's go back and now let's click on colors. And once again, here you got the global palette. So if I click on it, I can switch styles and automatically you can see the colors are changed, but I prefer style number 1, so let me go back to this one. But if we want, we can also change our color palette, which makes it really handy because instead of changing the colors to each and any element on the website, as long as you use global colors, all you have to do is just change one color. So let me pick color number 1 and let me completely change it. And you can see on the right hand side that it's changed everywhere where this color was referenced. And if I want to change it back to its original state, all I have to do is click on the reset button. And voila! You also have a more granular control, so you can change the accent color, the links color, the headings, body text, and borders. Not to forget the site background and content background. So for example, let me pick a site background, and as you can see now the background of the whole website has been changed. But we don't want that, so let me clear this and let's close this. And as usual, once you made your changes and are happy with it, click on Publish. Next, let's go back, and here we have the container option. So basically the container option allows you to change the type of container you want for your various pages. But this is the global container, so the one you choose will be applied to pages, blog posts. Now this is great, and it comes with the free version of Astra, and you can even change the container width. But if you want to step it up to the next level, you should consider Astra Pro, where you get full width layout, padded layout, fluid layout, and container spacings. Now, how do we change the style of our buttons on the website? Let's click on Buttons. So as you can see here in the top right corner, we have a button, and just take a look at what happens when I click on one of the button presets. As you can see, it changes shapes automatically. And that makes it really handy to change the styles of all the buttons on your website in just one click. Of course, you can also change the text color, the background color, the padding, and so on. Make sure you play with the different settings to match your company brand. Now, how to add a sleek back to top button. And next, let's click on Scroll to Top. Click on Enable Scroll to Top. Select whether you want it on desktop, mobile, or on desktop and mobile, as well as its position, left or right. Next, click on the Design tab, and here you can choose the icon color and the background color in normal and hover states. So let's start with the background color, and let's pick our main color. And then for the icon color, let's choose white. And now as I scroll down, as you can see on the right hand side, right here in the bottom right corner, you can see our scroll to top icon. And if I click on it, it's doing its job. Okay, great. Now you know how to customize your website site identity. But how do we customize the header and menu? So still in the customizer, you want to click on Header Builder. And now as you can see here on screen at the bottom of our window, we have our Header Builder. So you can see here on the left hand side, we have the site title and logo. And then on the right hand side, we have our button and our primary menu. And it's super easy to use and drag and drop. So let me take the primary menu. Let me drag it and drop it in the middle. And look what happens in the preview. Now it sits right in the middle. Now let's put it next to the site logo, and voila. Okay, let's put it back in the middle. But we're just getting started, because you could add more elements. So for example, let me click here on the plus sign, and as you can see, I have several widgets. I could add a link to the account, the secondary menu, or some HTML widgets, or even socials. So let me add socials. And there you go, our social icons right there. Now let me add another widget here on the right hand side, and let me add an HTML widget. Now it says insert HTML here, and if I click on it, now I can edit it here on the right hand side. Okay, let me change the text, and now we got a phone number right here in the top right corner. Now let's say I did want these on top but below the current navigation. So let me put it here at the bottom, and voila. Now Astra's Header Builder is one of its best features. As you saw, it's pretty easy, it's drag and drop, and it's just gorgeous. Now I'm just scratching the surface here, because if you want to take it to the next level with Astra Pro, you'll have access to sticky header, divider elements, language switcher element, toggle button, clone, increase element count, and even more design options. For example, here I have the Pro version, and let me show you what I did with the sticky header option. So if I go to sticky header, basically I enable the stick primary header and enable shrink effect. Also, I could add a specific logo for the sticky header. So if you're wondering what a sticky header is, let me show you as I scroll down. The logo stays right in place, which is something that we don't have here in the free version. See, as I scroll down, the menu disappears. But here in the Pro version, as I scroll down, as you can see, we can still see the header and the logo has changed. I have a specific logo just for the sticky header. Now, Astra is free and will always be, and you can totally build a beautiful website with the free version of Astra like I'm showcasing in this video. But if you want to take it to the next level, you find a link to Astra Pro in the description below. Now back to our header builder. So I'm just going to remove the social icons and remove the HTML widget that I added. And there are a few more things I want to show you. So first of all, as you saw, we changed the logo here in the header, and that's fine, working great. But what about this page? Let's go to the About page. As you can see, it still has the old logo. And that's for a reason. It's because it's not the same header, it's a transparent header. And if you go back to the header builder, so once again, let me show you. When you're in the customizer, you click on header builder. And then here at the bottom, you can see transparent header. So let's click on this one. And here you can see the old logo. And by the way, if you don't know how to access things in the customizer, all you have to do is hover over the elements, and then you have this little icon with a pencil. And as you click on it, it's going to take you right to the correct option to change. So here, I'm just going to click on Change Image. And for the transparent header, which as the name suggests, is transparent, we want a light background because the image behind is kind of dark. So I'm going to pick this one and then click on Choose Image. And voila, now we change our transparent header. So make sure you click on Publish. Now question, how do we change the menus that are in our headers? So the first step is to make sure that you have pages. So in WordPress, you want to go to Pages, All Pages, and make sure you create your pages here. Now in our case, we imported a ready-made demo with starter templates, so the pages are already created. Next, in WordPress, you want to go to Astra, click on Customize, and in the customizer, once again, you want to go to Header Builder, and you want to click on Primary Menu. Next, click on Configure Menu from here, and then you can select which menu you want to change. Here we want to change the primary menu, which is already selected. So click on Edit Menu. And as you can see, we got all our pages here. So let's say we want to remove the contact page. All you need to do is click on the little arrow and then click on Remove. And as you can see in the navigation, the contact page has been removed. Now we can also reorder the elements of the menu. So for that, you want to click on Reorder, and then you can change the order. So if I click on this arrow, Testimonials now goes before Projects. And as you can see, it's reflected in the preview. So let's put it back the way it was and click on Done. Next, let's put back our contact page. So click on Add Items. And here it's going to show you all the pages that you have on your website. So let me type contact because I know I have a contact page. And there you go. Click on the plus sign and voila. Our contact page is back in our menu. Don't forget to click on Publish. Okay, great, but now how do I edit the link of the button in my header? Okay, still in my header builder, you want to click on Button, and there you can change the text. Let's talk now, and then you can change the link. And all you have to do is copy and paste the link of the page you want to reach, and then click on Publish. Okay, now I know what you're going to ask. How do you edit the footer? Well, it's pretty similar to the header builder. So in the customizer, click on Footer Builder, and here you can see the various elements already in our footer, but it's just like the header builder. So for example, here I can click on the plus sign and add another HTML widget. And if I click on it, I can now edit the text, and you can see the widget here. Let me remove this, or I can just drag and drop, put widget 2 in the first column and widget 1 in the second column, and voila. Now, once again, only scratching the surface here. And if you go pro, you'll have access to divider element, language switcher element, clone delete element options, increase element count, and more design options. Okay, great. Now you know how to customize your website to match your brand. But how do you actually edit the content? So earlier on, I told you that we'd be using our free plugin called Spectra. And the good news is that Spectra was automatically installed and activated once you imported the ready-made design. Now, the Spectra plugin comes as a response to common problems and limitations of the WordPress core block editor, also known as Gutenberg, like the lack of layout options, the limitations of mobile responsive options, and more. Spectra is built on top of Gutenberg and comes with many customizable blocks that help you craft beautiful websites in no time. So basically, Spectra's mission is to help build ultra-fast modern websites easy enough for beginners to use. And it's doing so by boosting performance, ensuring compatibility with the native WordPress blocks, and all of that with a very light and intuitive learning curve. And best of all, Spectra works with all the themes and plugins developed for the WordPress core. So if you want to know more about Spectra, you find a link to this video in the description below. But let me quickly show you how to edit your homepage. So there are two ways you can do this. So in WordPress, you want to go to Pages, All Pages, identify the page that you want to edit, hover over it and click on Edit. Or you can open the page as administrator by hovering over the little house icon in the top left corner, click on Visit Site. And once you're on the page you want to edit, you can click on Edit Page. Okay, so this is our page. Next, let's say I want to change the text. I'm just going to select the text I want to change and I'm just going to start typing. And same thing for the image. So let me select the image. And here on the right hand side, I can click on Change Image. Next, I can pick an image from my library, or I can click on Upload Files and select an image on my computer. So let me pick that one, click Open, and then I'm going to click on Select. And voila! Now I could add more blocks. So if I click on the plus sign, as you can see here, I got all these Spectra blocks. So I could add one more image, I could add basically anything I want. There's so many blocks that you can use to make your website even more beautiful. For example, let me add a heading, let me click on it, and then I can just change the text and click on Update. And now if I go back to the front end and refresh my page, there you go. And now let's say I want to remove this heading because it disrupted my design. Back in WordPress, I select my block, click on the three dots, and click on Remove Heading. Click on Update, and now back to the front end. If I refresh, voila, back to normal. Okay, one more thing. How do you decide which page is the home page on your website? So once again, in WordPress, you want to open the customizer. So go to Astra, Customize, and then here click where it says Homepage Settings. So here you can decide either to use a blog post or a static page. In our case, we're using Home. But let's say I wanted to change this to About. So now this would be my home page as I click on Publish. And now if I go back to the front end and refresh my home page, as you can see, it changed the page to the About page. This is now our new home page. But I actually prefer the home page, so let me put it back to Home, click on Publish, and now if I go back to the front end and refresh, back to normal. So I've shown you how to create a website with a ready-made demo, but what if you want to create your website from scratch, from a blank page? Well, once again, I invite you to watch this video, and as usual, you find the link in the description below. So in this video, we've learned how to install the Astra WordPress theme and how to create our website in just a few minutes with the Starter Templates plugin. I've also shown you how to customize your website to your brand, and I've also shown you a little of the things you can do with the Pro version, like the sticky header. Next, we've used Spectra to edit the content of our website, and with just a few clicks, I'll show you how to change text and images. Now, the free version of Astra is packed with outstanding features, and you can create beautiful websites with it. And if you want to take it to the next level, consider Astra Pro. We're so excited about you getting started with the Astra WordPress theme. So what is your first Astra website going to be about? Let us know in the comments.